All right, we are back on the Mana Symbol channel. A little bit of modern Czech pile. For those who don't know, that is in reference to a legacy deck that abused Deathrite Shaman. Basically, was like a 4-color soup of value in black, blue, red, and green. So essentially, I've tried to reflect that here with some nods to the modern format and previous decks that had worked. So we don't have any access to Punishing Fire or Grove of the Burnwillows or anything like that, but we do have access to current busted card Lurrus of the Dream Den, which I wanted to pair up with Wrenn and Six for maximum value here. And then the idea was, how do we make this a deck that is playing blue but not like Zoomer Jund? This may not be the final form of this at all. I have a couple of other ideas how we can tweak this and tune this. But Lurrus plus Seal of Fire does a very interesting version of Punishing Fire, Grove of the Burnwillows. Each turn you get to recur a shock, so that's kind of neat. And then Seal of Removal you can use to bounce your Snapcaster Mage or bounce your Lurrus out of danger. We have Kolaghan's Command to recur our Lurrus. We've got Archmage's Charm is just like a really good value card for 3 mana. We need good spells for Wrenn and Six if we ever get to the ultimate, which is one of our ways of winning. And we've also got Snapcaster Mage to flash stuff back. We're splitting up our removal all over the place, so we have some Seal of Fires, we have Unholy Heat, we have Fatal Push, we have some Cling to Dust. Mishra's Bauble, of course, is a free draw effect with Lurrus. We got some Drown and Loch, we got 1 Kroxa, 2 Assassin's Trophy. Someone in chat said, why are you playing this cube deck in Modern? And that is the right effect. You should have that feeling when you see this deck. I've skimped on anything in the sideboard that would particularly deal with Saga decks. I'm not sure how that's going to go. We do have an overwhelming amount of removal in the main deck as well as 2 Kolaghan's Commands, so I think we'll be okay. And I chose to have some sideboard against Cascade, obviously Blood Moon, some aggressive decks, and we've got 4 Ragavans for when we run into control and combo matches that aren't going to be great at dealing with all our creatures. So yeah, this is another perfect Astrolabe deck, exactly. In its place, we have Abundant Growth. Abundant Growth does kind of run some double duty here. So 1, you can put this on a fetch land so that you painlessly have access to all 5 colors. And 2, when you want to, you can sacrifice that pain land, which will put Abundant Growth in your graveyard, and then you can use it to draw a card immediately with Lurrus. It does cost you mana versus Mishra's Bauble being free, but sometimes your baubles get exiled, and we need the color fixing anyway, so I'm interested to see if that works. And we're also going to play Field of Ruin to try to attack opponents' mana bases, because nobody's really doing that too much right now. Other than... yeah, our Archmage's Charm is definitely ambitious. I started out with 4 in the list, and then I cut it down to 2. And I'm not convinced Archmage's Charm needs to be here. I was actually thinking about, like, how do I make this more like a Jund splash blue deck? And playing the Charm is probably unnecessary, but I had kind of started the mana base and everything in such a way where Archmage's Charm actually should be fairly reasonable to cast. So we'll see. We'll definitely see. So let's hop into a league and see how she goes. Bauble fits the ban reasons of Probe. I don't think it's anywhere near that good yet, but okay. Because like the Probe does a lot more than Bauble does. However, Bauble versus Lurrus is a really interesting question. It's Corey asked that one. I would think due to meta ubiquitousness, it's Lurrus that's going to get the axe. If anything's going to get banned, it's going to be the Lurrus first, because Bauble is played in non-Lurrus decks like Blue-Red Murktide. Now, they could just axe both. I would hope they won't, because if they axe Lurrus, then you won't see any of these ridiculous Lurrus control piles. However, that is Control's most successful role right now, so I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen, but I do... If you're asking me to speculate on, or if you're asking for my opinion on what should go, like probably Lurrus, because that, you know, that hits Hammer Time, that hits all these control decks, it hits... Yeah, but one of the things that Bauble enables is these Lurrus piles, right? I mean, this is a fine opener against almost anything. We can Bauble ourselves first and see where we end up. Lurrus Mirror Match, I think we're going to see a lot of these today. Temur Triome plus the Watery Grave gives us all our colors, so let's go. Bauble is only enabling as much as it is because of the existence of Lurrus. So that's, in my opinion, a reason why Wrenn and Six on top. Yeah, we're going to leave that right where that is. Although I won't be able to cast it yet. But I want to keep it for where I can. Oh, it's maybe Hammer Time? Okay. Perfect. So I've got black here. I'd probably just get Mountain with this if I wanted to. Although I'm not going to be able to double spell on 4 unless I play Tarmogoyf plus one of these spells. So... I feel like red-black is where I want to be. Yeah, I think so. As a joke about the Lurrus Bauble ubiquity, we made t-shirts that said ban them at our locals, but I play Reanimator and turn 2-3 Archon people. So the thing is, like, without Lurrus, the best Bauble enabler is like Emery, which is not. That's not it, Chief. Well, I've definitely stopped myself from being able to Archmage's Charm this turn, but I think that's fine. So what we're gonna do here is go pick up this fetch. We're getting the Zagoth Triome, so we just play Tarmogoyf here. And I can grow it at instant speed if I need to. Yeah, no, Jen and I. It's just that Archmage's Charm is like, you can just fire it off as a draw too. So I feel that it's a very different card than a Cryptic Command. Maybe you should have 1/1 split them, I'm not sure. Wow, what a hand, but no hammers, huh? Now, there is a hammer that's going to come in off the Saga. Although... You hope this deck takes off? I think I just want to steal their Giver of Runes. So that's the only thing that's really making anything dangerous at the moment. Or maybe just trophy the Saga, drown the Giver seems good too. Yeah, I think I like that. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I forgot about that. It's alright. Oh, they can have one card. Although Sigarda's 8 is in, so maybe this is going to go very badly. Alright. Well, I've got a 5/6. Snapcaster Mage. Okay, so if they hit Stoneforge, they can still get a hammer in this turn. Okay, I no longer need to leave my land in the graveyard because they have a land in their graveyard, so I could play out that island without Why the uptick in Lurrus decks? They're just super efficient. No, they're just Grixis Lurrus just ends up being one of the best ways to attack the current meta. So they put Lurrus in their hand. I think I want to kill something here. Oh yeah, and like Ragavan and Dragon's Rage Channeler are also insane with Lurrus. I'm about to ultimate my Wrenn and Six, but I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to do something with this first, and I think the something I want to do is grab their Esper Sentinel. I would like that card, please. Yeah, it's like... And it's also good in Hammer Time, and it's also good in, like, it just does everything, right? Alright. I don't see them winning this at this point. But I also don't think that I need to, like, hold on to my Wrenn and Six there and be greedy. What do I have? Triple Drown in the Loch? I have triple Drown in the Loch. So, I think we're okay. And Drown in the Loch can kill an Inkmoth Nexus. So can Assassin's Trophy. Even versions of Burn play Lurrus. This is a fact. These games can get grindy. Suppose I have 5 lands, a Gilded Goose, and a food token. Can I cast Thought Monitor? So that's actually a really interesting question. I believe the answer is yes, but I'm not 100% sure on that because of the way that Gilded Goose works as a mana ability. If Alex is here, he can consult me. There's a reason. If it was a Lotus Petal, yes. With Gilded Goose, I'm not 100% sure because I remember at least once on Magic Online I thought I could do something like that, and I couldn't. And there was a reason why, and I don't... Yeah, costs are locked before you pay, but I'm just... There's just something going off in my head that says I need to look it up, just because in that particular case... I feel like going through the Gilded Goose causes a problem, but I can't tell you exactly why. I just, like, I feel like there's something that's different. It should, but I'm just not actually sure that it does. No, that would just make it unplayable. You know what they should do with Lurrus is you shouldn't be allowed to play spells in your deck that cost more than 2. They should just make it the reverse of Karuga. I think we can't possibly keep this hand. My opponent did mulligan, but still. Like, Kolaghan's Command is nice, but... So we're incredibly unlikely to draw the land immediately, but I think 2 pushes and an Abundant Growth is good enough here. And, like, obviously we could draw the wrong lands, like, just color-wise. You don't like how you can't play Lurrus in the main deck of a Lurrus deck, but with the other companions you can. I mean, I agree with you that it's like it's a weird thing, but like I don't know what to say about it. That's not. I don't know if that's a consideration that means anything to anyone. Damn. Thanks, Corey. Well, someone else had put on Flamingo, and Canister was saying, like, oh, I don't like this song. Like, I don't get it. It's, like, it's nice and aggressive, but I don't know. And I was like, gotta put on my man's jam. I love that song. There we go. And I just knew Canister would get into the fact that that song is a legitimate bop. But, like, all of a sudden it gets to the point where he's just like, I just wanna fuck. Yeah, I just wanna fuck. Yeah. Oof. Yeah, I forgot about that card. I mean, technically Seal of Removal is an answer for that, like, forever. Oh, so is Damnation. Alright, we okay. We okay. Can I hit one land, please? Don't love it. Do not love it. Yeep. I don't know what this means, but I don't like it. Oh, they're just putting me on, like, the ultimate clock? Oh, no, we're not dead. What are you talking about? We're not dead at all. We are not any more or less dead. Like, I may eventually lose this game, but I'm certainly not dead yet. You're dead? Oh, my bad. On the inside. Got it. That's fine. We're all dead on the inside. You're in good company. There we go. Also the middle part. Well, I have Tarmogoyf coming in a turn. Alright. We alright. I could have even played the Tarmogoyf this turn. Probably. I'm going to fire off this Drown on something. Probably. Yeah, I think I have to. I mean, I don't have to, but... Oops. Alright. Did I brought back the Pulse, right? Yeah, I have a Pulse in my deck. I have one way to gain life, damn it. Oh, right. I don't have an out for the Lurrus now. That denies them that card. Yikes. That's really bad. Didn't equip the hammer, though. I have a Kolaghan's command here. Okay, we gonna be alright. I think I have to play Tarmogoyf here. And then all I have to do is survive this turn, and I can do that with Seal of Removal, and then we can Damnation everything they put into play. So I should be okay here. I'm not 100%, but like, if they go Flying Inkmoth Nexus, we're okay. If they play like Lurrus into... Well, Lurrus into Stoneforge kind of sucks, because they get another hammer this way. Oh, then as long as they don't... Okay, this should be okay. We should take 2 damage, but then I don't have to use my seal. What are you doing? Oh, they don't have Metalcraft. I've never seen the deck not have Metalcraft. Wild. I do just need to hold on to this, unfortunately, because of the Ink Moth. But, I mean, we're about to be in a pretty damn good spot, as long as they don't have a way to deal with this seal. We should be okay here. Bye, nerd. Which I assume they do not. Lurrus isn't an artifact. Trash. You know. Roy's got the facts. Alright, are they going to be a good infect player, or are they going to be a bad infect player? Chat needs to know. Bad infect player. Got it. Like, I mean, I like, obviously they're like working their way through my answers, but like, I don't know if that was, jeez, second Sanctifier. Okay, well, yeah, we're okay. We got time. Seal removal is gas. You are not wrong. Hey, how's it going, Dad Confidant? We doing stuff. We doing stuff. No such thing as good infect players, just questionable ethics. Word. Okay. Oh, they're just trying to mise the hammer here? Okay, we're going to 4. There's only one good infect player. Is it Roy? I think it's Roy. Personally, I think it's Roy. Okay, so let's respond to that. Kill the giver. And then this turn we play Lurrus plus Seal. Tom the Boss Ross? No. He's chaotic neutral at best. Okay, now we're going to play Lurrus into Tarmogoyf. I drew the pulse. That'll be really good next turn. Or... No, I don't want to play that now. So, black. Yeah, 1. Play the goof. Alright. We're shields down here, but like... They have 2 draws. Deck looks sweet. Yeah, it's alright, Luke. I mean, I might die here to Hammer, but Hammer's a really good deck, so... Okay, that's a good sign. That's not lethal. Uno más, por favor. Yes. Alright, we Gucci. I think we got this one. I don't think it's likely they come back here. And in fact, we could start attacking them with the goof. So the Sicilian defense. Listen, never go up against a Sicilian if death is on the line. The words I live by. They're just going to take it? Is there an artifact in a graveyard right now? There isn't. Can I kill them? There is no artifact in the graveyard? There is no artifact in the... Can we confirm? Everyone confirm with me? I don't want chat lethal here. I want real lethal. Well, yeah, and I grow the Tarmogoyf. No. Yeah, well, okay, I could, but I'm just going to shock them too. Just destroy an artifact and make myself discard a sorcery wouldn't do it, because the only sorcery I can discard is black, which won't go to the graveyard. Destroy artifact, deal damage. But blundering the Sentinel. All right, I think this is lethal. I'm not a hundo, but I think this is lethal. I can discard an instant. I mean, I could. I feel like this is just better. Yeah. Chadley 4-color control Lurrus deck 2-0's Hammer. Chuck Chadley. Mana Symbolist. I am glad you liked the video. Who liked the video recently? Oh, Luke. I'm really glad you liked that, yeah. Did the TV effect work? I was very careful. I pulled it very, very, very far back from where I could have. Like, I could have had it a lot more sort of intense, but I wanted that straight to VHS kind of WrestleMania vibe. New game idea, Chad lives. I love it. Love it. Yeah, I think I did a pretty good job. Roy, have you seen it yet? I guess you'd have to stop watching the stream to go watch it, but I encourage that if you want to. I should probably put a link for it in the stream. Twim0. Oh yeah, okay. There, Luke's comment is on there. Oh, what did I do wrong? Oh, I see. Yeah. All right, hold on. Crap, I can't see the end of that. I think that's probably it. Did I select it all? Yeah, I did. Okay. There we go. All right, there's now a command for Twim0. Can I keep this? I will not. Can keep that. Although, again, I'm on an opening where I can't actually cast my Wrenn and Six yet. But that means I have an easy bottom. We bottom this swamp. Fetching the Ketria Triome. Yeah. Ooh, did we find a control player? Phenomenal or otherwise? Should I be mana efficient here? Yeah, probably. And I'm aware we're playing the non-bow that is Drown in the Loch plus Cling to Dust, but these are just hashtag just modern things. Oop, sorry. No bad matchups? I'll take it. Fran is grilling the mana base of this deck on Twitter, which I'm okay with. I told him he didn't even touch on the actual sketchy parts. It's like, I can't believe you're playing basic lands and a Kroxa. Like, dude. It's like basic island and basic forest with your Kroxa deck. It's like, dude, there's one Kroxa. I don't need to cast it on turn, 4. Land, please? Oof. Fair enough. 24 lands, no hitter. Whoa, Doctor, that is not what you want to see. What are we up against? Overgrown Triome, Flooded Strands. You kept a greedy hand? I mean, yeah, I shipped a swamp. I ain't even mad. There we go. See, no problems. There's never didn't have it. Never ever didn't have it. Don't even worry about it, cause I didn't ever not have it. Oh yeah. Huh. Sure. Okay. If they have Cryptic Command, they can really blow me out here, but... There's a couple other cards they could have. Probably Niv to Light? I really doubt it. There's multiple things that lead me to believe that it's not. I think it's just like a Jeskai control pile. See? Never had a problem. And now I can drown to protect the Goyf. Oh yeah! The mana base is definitely ambitious. For sure. We're going to mulligan to 5 based on our mana a bunch of times. Yeah, I'm thinking Omnath. I'm thinking this is a 4-color Omnath pile. Possibly with Bring to Light, possibly not. We'll see. But I'm thinking 4-color Omnath, not Niv. Niv would have played something by now. Abundant Growth or Teferi or Wrenn and Six, because they play a lot of those. They'd also probably been playing Urian. Cryptic Command. Yeah, I really rather that you didn't, though. See, I even clung my opponent this game. No problem. Glacial Fortress is suspicious. That's not that suspicious in the Omnath style decks. It could just be like 4-color control too, with like the 3 Wrenn and 6, 2 Teferi Time Raveler, 1 Hero of Dominaria, 1 Jace the Mind Sculptor, like 2 Omnaths, 2 Snapcasters, and then everything else is just spells. Just the Wurg control. You couldn't wait. Playing Electrolyze? I know. Very well aware. How'd you like it, Roy? Snappy. Thanks, Roy. I didn't get the teleprompter thing that I was trying to work with 100% set up how I wanted it. I was slightly disappointing. What's the organization called? The Mana Symbol channel, I guess. Mana Symbol channel is the overall media company, I guess. And then This Week in Modern is that program as part of Modern Madness. Should have clung the Electrolyze in response. I definitely should have. Sorry, I'm not... I kind of want them to tap out, though, so I can play the Wrenn and Six. I'm really not that worried about kind of going for a 1-for-1 here on the Snapcaster Mage. Because, like, yeah, they're using the Electrolyze, but they're... Okay, so now they're putting themselves in a position where they miss their Electrolyze by interacting with my Wrenn and Six. So this is fine. Like, I'm fine with either one of these. We'll grab the Field of Ruin and just start attacking their mana more. I'm going to guess that they don't want to put their basic forest into play. But I would like them to. And then this will actually fix up my mana for Kroxa next turn. Do I have a way to add a card type to graveyards right now? No. electrolyzing my Wrenn and Six? They blocked the Goyf, and they're electrolyzing the Wrenn and Six. I don't know what this means, but it's very good for me. Oh yeah, I definitely should have put some targeted discard in this deck. Like, 1 Inquisition, 1 Thoughtseize. That's like the true Strifo pile. Fire. Sure. Not anymore, we don't, Roy. He's dead, Jim. Get out of here. So do they have a basic forest? So this can fix the last mana that I need for Kroxa. And having an extra black is probably a good place to be. Nice draw. This deck needs a Blood Moon. We back in the day, you can look on my YouTube and find a ton of examples of me playing a deck that I called Iceberg at the time. And Iceberg actually played 4x Astrolabe, and I've gotten Blood Mooned many times in that deck and been like, lol. Okay. It was just like, it was so funny in that era when people would Blood Moon you, you'd be like, okay, whatever, I'm good. If I play Wrenn and Six now, I don't have Snap Counter, and like I feel like I'm in a really good spot, so let's just keep Snap Counter up. I've also already made my land drop this turn, so I don't need to play Wrenn and Six. Prismatic Ending. So I probably want to fight them here because then they won't have enough mana to fight the next thing. Also, they are now officially missing green mana, which I don't know how relevant that is, but we'll find out. Snap ending? Sure. Sure. Really? Yeah, thanks. Sick. So I can't get the land I want here. Black, black, red, red. So I can go red, green, black, black, red. So I need to be able to get the Blood Crypt or the basic mountain. But I can do that. Okay. Yeah, it's in Eldraine they did a bunch of those kind of effects, which were very off-putting. Play this ability only as an instant, or play this ability only on your turn was the specific. Can I field here too? No, I can't. Not quite. Close. And Kroxa. Suck it, Fran. Let's leave the field. Hello. Enjoy, opponent. I believe you have died. Wishclaw Talisman is the same way. It's not a sorcery, it's just only during your turn. So you can do it at instant speed, which is real weird. It just means people don't get to mess with you like during your upkeep or things like that. They discarded Fairy Hero of Dominaria. Nice. Another prismatic ending? Nope. Yeah, you can't do it on there. Yeah. I mean, there's a reason why it is that way, right? Like it's not an accident that it's that way. It's that way by design. It definitely is. They are intentionally depowering the thing. So let's shoot their red mana. And I'm also going to grab my Lurrus, obviously. I probably should have baubled before that, but whatever. I'm just going to bauble them. Yeah, it's to prevent abuse, exactly. Like this is definitely by design. It is not an accident that is written that way. Oh, they're missing all their colors now. Interesting. Prismatic ending, yikes. They're probably going to save that for Lurrus instead of using it on my Wrenn and Six. I did eat the other Wrenn and Six. I guess I could, if I had tapped better, I could play the Lurrus now and just draw another card, and then I probably would just win anyway. I think this is also fine. Seal of Fire is probably not very good in this matchup, but sure. Huh. So I still don't know what the last card in their hand is. Well, I would assume that someone told them that their mana base is well built. Where mine is clearly bad and ambitious. Counter? They do have the last card counter. That sucks. I do have... Kolaghan's commands in my deck and a Pulse of Murasa, so we can get that Lurrus back, which means we will not be exiling it. Pulse of Murasa one time. And I don't need to draw it now. Oh, I meant to keep that in there, actually. It's fine. Because I've got 6, 7. Perfect. I will not need the mana from this right now, right? I don't think so. Black, red, black. Kroxa. Nice. What's the last card in your hand, nerd? Oh. Oh, what? You jackass. Well, they're at Virtual 3. No way. What a rip. Good thing I have an out. Bounce it? Oh, I could have bounced my Kroxa. Y'all are right. Wait, what? No. Oh, yeah, I could have. Sorry, yes. No, I was just tilted by the fact it was factual pact exile. I absolutely should have done that. You're all correct. And then they would be dead right now. Yes. My mistake. I always think of only Seal of Removal on Lurrus, because I'm a bad player. I've talked about this multiple times. I was just distracted. Did they have more basics, or are they done? Yeah, they're done. 2 cards in hand, though. No. Shit, fuck. What a draw. Being bad is no excuse for being bad. I disagree. Okay, they bottomed it. That's kind of good. Because it means I could draw something that wins. I mean, got him again. This game's great. Kolaghan's command is lethal too, in a very circuitous way. Banger. I probably want to do this on their end step in case I need to cast back-to-back spells. But yeah, yeah, not. How do you not brainstorm there? I don't know. Maybe they were worried about Lightning Bolt of the red deck. Oh wow, look at them. Oh, that's not what I want to do. I want to draw 2 because I could hit something better. Yep. Am I supposed to counter this? I'm probably not, right? I'm only probably supposed to counter threats at this point. Rubber Duck Sauce, thanks for the follow. We're way over the top of them in terms of resources, so they went to 4. Okay, that's making the game a little easier. Were they looking for a color they don't have anymore? I bet they were. I bet they were looking for a color they don't have access to anymore. Atlantic Growth. Play my Astrolabe. Suck it, opponent. Oof. Turns out I was the one who was sucking it all along. Damn my brilliantly constructed mana base with its numerous lands. Uh-oh. Oof, they're playing so many Archmage's Charms. Oh. Yeah. Am I down 2 Wrenn and Sixes too? Yeah, I am. Colonnade. You love to see it. I was considering putting some man lands in this deck, but I couldn't really think of which creature lands were particularly good to have. Should probably fetch here. I should... I had it yielded. Oh, wait. This is lethal. They have to counter it. Please let this be game. Oh, okay. Nice fetch, OP. Crack. What do you got? Uh-huh. Are you going to draw a Tail's End? Yeah, one of Lair of the Hydras wouldn't be too bad, and it's the right colors for early Wrenn and Six. Oh, we were going to draw Fire after that, too. In before Tail's End, yeah, that's... I think I want Ragavans here, and I think I could cut some of this removal. Yeah, push is probably no good. And Tarmogoyf is probably not worth. I don't think I want Flusterstorm. Tarmogoyf is part of the reason I killed them, right? Of course we're gonna draw Fire. We've drawn all our lands. Not the Pulse. You know what? I think I have to cut the Pulse here. Oh, maybe not, because it's like it is grindy with. It was the reason I bought Jace's. That's a very interesting. Oh my god, Larynx! I can't deal with the Ruslam. He's so cutely angry. He's so little and angry. I can't. Last Randy Rootwallace stream, between you and Freak, I was just losing it. I could not keep anything straight. Yeah, I'm sure you were. Once it was you and Freak, I could not deal with it. I could not. I can't keep anything. How's it going, Kaya? How bad is this hand? Really, really bad? hand's really, really bad. We're gonna draw out though, right? we'll draw out. It'll be fine. There's no way we can lose. Y'all saw all the good cards in our deck. We can't lose. So, I was watching a pretty big streamer the other night, and he was talking about how he thinks it's a mistake for most places to have follower alerts, which I thought it was a very interesting take. Yeah, there goes my Ragavan to Prismatic Ending, which is obviously perfect because then I can't get it back with Lurrus. That's fine. Field of Ruin's great here. Because he was describing like the number of introverts that are likely to... Well, okay, that's true too, Larynx, but he was actually saying just in general. You have a follower. It's the point is though that if it shows up on screen, the person who sent it, if there's someone who's a little bit introverted, might be like, "Oh, I didn't know that was going to happen." And then if the streamer talks to them, like says their name, they're like, "Well, I don't want to say anything, and I feel bad. I should leave," and then they leave. And the point was just that if you're dealing with an audience of people who are introverted, that it may not actually be in your best interest to call them out like that. Yeah, he literally described that. He was like, there are people who will wait until the stream is over. No, the point was just like not cornering people. Yeah, I was just interested if anyone had any, like, if there was anyone who was like, that sound like me, because in that chat there were a bunch of people who were like, that was me, I took forever before I said anything in this chat. So I was just interested. I thought it was an interesting talking point, if nothing else. I think I want black here, and then cling their Triome. Wait, I can cling the Prismatic, which is relevant for Snapcasters. Seems too contrived. Sure. Yeah. That's the thing, is like I never feel like I pressure people to be included in the conversation, but I don't know how that makes, like, how I actually make people feel who are here, right? Yeah, I agree, Rubber Duck Sauce. I just thought it was an interesting talking point. Maybe it wasn't as interesting as I thought it was. Yeah, that was my initial reaction was like, this is an interesting point, but maybe you're going too far in the other direction. But I don't know. You should just nag your followers. I ain't know what that is, but it sounds like I'm going to get a feminist pissed off at me for saying it. Someone wanted well, no, the point wasn't to not give attention to the people who want attention. The point was not forcing your attention on people who won't appreciate it. Just tell them they're awful. God, Lurrus. Oh, he's too good. I love this card advantage, opponent. Thank you. In Canister's stream today, also Blossoming Calm. What? That would be nice, X-Hoon-X. That would be that'd be a nice, quality of life upgrade, I guess. It's a white counterspell for Seal of Fire. Man, that does blow away a Seal of Fire, doesn't it? Like, really brutally. It's like 1,000 times worse than Veil of Summer. It is certainly no Veil of Summer. I think we can all see that is definitely a bit much. Do I just grab my Lurrus this turn, or am I happier? I think we check the top, and then I can field them if I don't want this card. I don't particularly want that card. So, yeah, let's field them. Oh, did I tap badly there? I don't have a third island, do I? I bet I tapped badly there. Or is that my... No, that's a forest. Yeah, that was a mistake. And I tapped my black, so I can't play K-Com either. Lord Almighty. Yeah. I think I'm just supposed to grab my Lurrus now. Because I fucked that up so badly. Yeah. We'll just pretend like we could do something with our 1 blue mana. Yeah. Okay. They don't have anything to get here. Blossoming Calm literally just gains them 2 life. Deal. They just played the card Ambush Viper in their modern control deck. Any Ambush Viper fans in chat? That does not rebound, right? Oh, it does. I thought it was only if you cast it from your hand. That is what it says. It exile. Oh, it exiled because of the flashback. Right, of course, obviously. Duh. No, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Maybe they made an exception for the card because it's so bad. It is pretty bad. All right, y'all ready for the monkey? This time. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, I need to make that louder. Or I could just play Wrenn and Six here. I'd like them to spend their mana on something. Yeah. Because I kind of need the Wrenn and Six to get me black mana so I can cast the Lurrus. I don't know. I'm about to maybe be 2-0 with this deck. Seems not the worst. Path again. I mean, I get a forest out of this. All right. This is fine. Is judge backwards. I also was not reading that correctly, Roy. So don't worry about it. Hey, Fran. It's not failing. It hasn't failed. About to be 2-0, baby. Crushing this nerd. They're playing Path to Exile against me. It's delightful. Oh, I don't have a fetch now. And I don't have any more basics because they've pathed them out. That's alright. We got a Heat to defend this with. Kill a snap? Well, I can, right? Yeah, I can. Alright. Don't suffer a 2-1 to live. Fair enough. No, Fran, the honest truth of it is I did not put as much effort into the mana base as I wish I had, but it is fairly functional. I've played a lot of these decks before. Abundant Growth goes a long way. Yeah, that's a card. Yup. It's the most disrespectful mana base you've ever seen. Part of the reason that there are Field of Ruins is to fight... You realize my opponent has run out of basics almost, right? And that I've been savaging their splashes into other colors so that they can't... Triple Field is disrespectful. It's actually respectful to the existence of Tron right now. So I really do not, you know... Wrenn and Six plus Field of Ruin is my favorite way to beat Tron. And I've done it many times. So, I'm not saying this mana base is perfect. It has a lot of room for improvement. I welcome any suggestions, but I think it's a bit much to say it's like, you know, disrespectful. Yeah, I know. I understand. I understand. I mean, I made sure that I had enough green sources for turn 1. That was one of my main concerns. I've cast my Kroxa from the graveyard already. And I will be able to cast my Lurrus by the time I need to in this game. It is 1 color too many. I disagree. I think this is the correct number of colors. I think the number of colors in my deck is wonderful. Yeah, I have enough red for this. Like, watch this turn. Watch this turn right here. Watch this turn right here. Discard a card. I'm getting my Ragavan back. And I'm not saying that that means this will always happen. Maybe this is statistically unlikely. But 4-color with Field of Ruin used to play 28 to 30 lands. Well, I played a 4-color Field of Ruin deck, and we did not. We played 24. Well, Wrenn and Six fixes some of that, right? We drew Electrolyze. Wrenn and Six fixes some of that if you mulligan aggressively to it, especially. Abundant Growth fixes some of that. Mishra's Bauble fixes some of that. So I am prepared to lose some games to the fact that my mana doesn't work out. But I mulligan aggressively, and I play aggressively towards my mana being good. And if I lose sometimes to it, that's fine, because I've played well-built mana bases and lost to the fact that, you know, sometimes they just don't come together anyway. There's my second black source. Wunderbar. Das ist schön. Bauble doesn't fix. It sort of does. It sort of does. It gives you extra draws, and it that's a lie that greedy people tell themselves. No, it's not. That's just not true. That's just not a fact at all. It's like saying field fixes your mana. Again, it does. It just doesn't do it on turn 1, 2, or 3. Can we field the Colonnade? I'm gonna wait until they animate it. You gotta have it all. Okay, fine. What if they animate and Blossoming Defense? Use the command. It's fine. If we lose to that, then I'll lose to that. I'm happy to lose to that. Do it. Do it. Oh, that's not what I wanted to see. Yeah, I like robust mana bases too, but they took my fucking Astrolabe, dude. So I'm playing Abundant Growth and I'm making it work. Yeah, exactly. I knew. Fine, we'll kill the Colonnade now. I mean, not now, but like next now. I want Astrolabe back, goddammit. Glad it wasn't a dive down. Yeah, we're playing 4x Abundant Growth. Did you miss the deck you were criticizing? Did you not I'm gonna go all Hoagland to time you out. Is that a ghost core that costs 2 to activate? Sure. You can think about it that way. Reading blood. Yeah, exactly. It's not his fault. It's not his fault. It's definitely not Fran's fault. Yeah. I love the Force Surge. Prophetic Prism is not a playable card. I know something about barely playable cards. You know what? I may be wrong about Prophetic Prism. Yeah, it is legal. Legal and playable are not the same thing. But I don't know. Maybe the next build around, someone will be like, "Yo, you gotta play it," and I'll be like, "All right, we'll play the Urian deck with 4 Abundant Growths and 4 Prophetic Prisms." Honorog played it in Legacy after the banning of Astrolabe. He tried. The judge was very clear. I love it. I'm just glad some jimmies were rustled. I'm just glad Fran is pissy. It just makes me so happy. Do you know why there's only 2 Archmage's Charms? Because I thought it would be greedy to play more. Fact. I looked at it and I said, no, that's too far. My work here is done. My job was to simulate check pile. You know what, Rubber Duck Sauce? There was a player, Charlie the Banana King, who played a deck that was like that. And I've tried playing his deck. It was very, very difficult. Wow. This is not a Mystic Sanctuary opponent. So, I think I'm letting this go? Oh, they're just conceding. Counter it anyway? Well, I didn't have the chance. Stress Daddy. Thanks for the raid there, friend. We're playing some modern check pile. We're having a fantastic time. We got the Big Daddy F. Paula's in the chat telling me my mana base is garbage. No, there's no Randy Root Wallet today. But if you haven't seen it yet, I do have a new program. I don't think that it's likely that Randy Rootwalla won't show up there. So feel free to check out This Week in Modern. And yeah, that's his job. Hey, Spider. Hope the world's treating you very well, my friend. Now, if the Canadians lost the battle cruiser over there, we would know about it. Or not. Oh my God, Alex. Is Canada even a country? I mean, it's a principality more than anything else. What's Puerto Rico? Sovereign state? Overseas territory. We're also XO in games, by the way, with my terrible mana base, just so we're all clear. Every hyper greedy hand I've kept has been rewarded. We beat Hammer Time in round 1. For clarity, we beat Hammer. This deck beat Hammer. Yeah, alright. No, they had hammers in every game. They definitely had hammers in every single game. In game 2, I kept a hand that was like double Fatal Push in 1 land. Oh! Oh, it's all over. There's no way I survive this. Right? We're doomed? If you beat Murktide this league, I'm going to F&M with this without fixing the mana. That is not a good plan, but I fully endorse it. I don't think they're... Yeah, I was supposed to say, I don't think they're casting anything this turn. They're about to go off, aren't they? Double omelet. Yeah. Pulse of Murasa is waiting to be played. But this is one of those decks. It's like, go play it if you like. If you think it looks fun, just go play it. Yeah, it's bad. I'm not saying to anyone that this deck is great. Or no, sorry. I am saying this deck is great, but I'm not saying it's good. But I do like using Mishra's Bauble and Abundant Growth as my cantrips. Because I do... Well, especially with Lurrus, but like... Listen, at least I didn't make an entire video about this all focused on me and when telling people that this is actually the best deck in Modern. Nobody would ever do that, though. No one would be so short-sighted. They got a map? What does that mean? Do they just not have... They don't have a Karoo. Are they about to play a Dryad? I guess so. No. Yes? Maybe? Razor. What if I counter it? They've already made their land drop? Yeah, I'm going to counter that. I don't really think this can go that badly for me. Means they didn't have a bounce line. Yeah, I think so. But they've already made their land drop this turn. They're done now. They're going to pop the map, but that's it. They're done. So they've Stone Rained themselves, and their hubris has been their undoing. Now they've got 3 cards in graveyard, so this Drown is looking tastier. Yeah, I think I can play this here. We did draw all 3 of our Drowns, which sucks. Well, Spider, you make a new brew and you 8-0 a challenge with it. I make a new brew and then whatever this is. Actually, I 5-0'd with a new brew once. Okay, so this is essentially a free spell that's cantripping them. I'm probably just going to drown this for the more cards in their graveyard. And then they could play... I don't think they can go up on mana from here, though. Your favorite is Kroxa in this deck list? There's one Kroxa! It's not for playing on turn 4. Like, you don't have to get it out early. I didn't before. It's not, like, it's just not necessary to need to be able to put it out on turn 4. And, like, they took away my Uros, too. What do you want me to do? I don't have any good cards left to put in this deck. Yeah, Uro would be great in this deck. I would play it right now. They got Cavern. Okay, that's really bad. But I could steal their Omelet. And that probably puts them back another turn. I would assume. Uro means you can't play Lurrus. Yoink. Actually, I have the... Where are you? Well, they would have an uncounterable... Oh, they wouldn't have had an uncounterable Titan. I forgot about how Castle Garenbrick works. That's fine. It's fine. It's not a big deal. Do you think OP is annoyed? Think you really, really need to put some pressure? I can do it this turn, because I can play Tarmogoyf and trophy the Growth Chamber. I think that was the turn to play Goyf. Yeah, it's possible. Yeah. No, I definitely made a mistake last turn. They couldn't tighten... I thought they could tighten me last turn. Well, they can in this turn, though. Oh, I can trophy the Cavern. and then drown the Titan. Thanks, Sabathos. Like, yeah, so next turn they can Titan uncounterably. And I can't kill it anyway. So we just have to trophy here. If they play a Titan, then we counter it. They're okay for now. I mean, I think I know the only thing that makes sense. Could blow up the Karoo too. Yeah, but I'd rather make sure it's counterable in the future, right? No. Yes. Exactly 6 cards in their graveyard. Boink. Get out of here. They have another Titan. Uh-huh. Yeah, of course they do. No way in the world that they wouldn't. Yeah. But they also had the second amulet. I mean, I don't know that we're dead. I have a 6/7. But we've probably lost the game. Because we don't know what build they're on. I saw Canister playing a build that did not have the double strike land. No, it's not about OP throwing. It's about which build they're on. There are multiple builds that exist right now that are floating around. Some of them play Handweir Battlements and some of them play Slayer Stronghold. In this case, they're playing the one that is better against us, so... And they tap their mana very, very well there in the way that... It's not the unmarked grave one? No, it's not. I mean, it could be, but I think we would have seen it by now. And also that one was playing Handweir. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I mean, that's a game plan we have against them. It's very effective against Titan. As long as you have the ability to not die in the meantime. Lurrus the Tarmo? Yeah. I mean, we'll see what they can do here because... like, if this is a double striking 8/6 this turn, it also can be next turn. It's not. Don't fetch. Well, I mean, it depends on how much damage I'm taking. Pretty sure I'm going to fetch because I'm not taking enough damage here. They're going Squadron Titan, though. The T-Squad. Is there a particular reason you don't want me to... Don't fetch because you need an answered Dryad. Oh, sure. That's fair. That's a good draw. We just surgical extraction all their lands. It's not really an option, but if I could, I would. This is actually kind of annoying. I'm 1 land short. Could play Lurrus and do nothing this turn. Just be super suspicious. I don't think so, because they had to bounce the Teleria West to be able to do it. I think I'm supposed to play Lurrus and just do nothing. I think. Yeah, it's just like trophy's so important if they play another Titan. They'll waste a lot of resources on that. They did get a T-West with the Titan when they attacked. How do you win here if you do nothing? We have Assassin's Trophy to blow up the next Titan and Fatal Push to blow up a Dryad. So, in theory, we should be safe from being killed. I don't know if that's going to make me win, but it's definitely not going to make me lose. Right, and they have to pay for that pact next turn, which is great. Oh, they have a T-West in their hand still. So they have double pact. On a scale of great to fantastic, how would you rate The Simpsons? Fantastic plus. Yeah, they have a Teleria West. So they're going to go Titan into Transmute for Dryad, I assume. Submarine. No, they pacted for this Titan, and then they're going to transmute for the Dryad here. No, they just had a pact. That's not a natty Titan. Oh, they got Lair of the Hydra. Neat. Uh-huh. Oh, okay. Bye. Bye, Titan. Bye, Titan. So they can make this a 2/2? Dang. Yeah, these decks are good at killing Titans. Oh, perfect. Sea of green in a yellow submarine. We may now be in trouble, chat. I finally will concede that we may be in trouble, but I will not concede the game. They tapped their haste land there. It seems like the white source, so that they can have haste. Seems like a speculative choice. Yeah, Fat Tarmo already killed one Titan. Packed again. Oh shit! Connorman 11 with that 28 human being raid. What doctor? Titan can bounce the Selesnya Sanctuary and then they can go again. So, yeah, definitely in trouble here. We need a tribal? Yeah. Hope the league treated you well there, Connorman. So many Titans are dead. 3 Titans down. 4th 4-1. Nice. Dude, it's all good. That's a great record. Connor's Mr. 4-1. That's okay. We're Mr. 3-2 over here. We definitely don't 5-0. You don't think they can Sun Home? I don't think they can either. You right. They can haste. No, they have Vesuva, right? There's no Vesuva in play. Now we good. See you, Connor. Take care. I think we're okay, though. I mean, not okay, but, Relic. Oh, that's just rude. Is that... Wait, are we in game 1? We're in game 1. What the hell? Well, we're going to be close to death. No, they have a Sun Home. It's in play. Why didn't they get it earlier? I guess they were worried about removal? I mean, we're not going to die. They've got Saga. True. Yeah. Well, sure, but, like, still, I don't remember seeing a Relic in game 1 in a Titan deck before. But I guess it's, like, they can have one of a couple of different things if they want to. Yeah, there's the Vesuva for Boros Garrison. So now they have Double Strike. Again, we're not dying, but this does suck. You've been main decking an Amulet. Well, that's why other people are doing it then. I'm sure it's good. Yeah. And, like, you have a couple spots to play around with. But that means you're not playing something else you've been playing before, right? I'm sure they've played Chalice before. Yeah, Fran is the God King of Titan players. Yeah, there you go. See? Praise be. Praise him! Tarmogoyf, do your stuff. Oh, shit, I forgot about that. Well, we're not dead. In fact, I can prevent a chunk more. That's a really good play. That was slick, opponent. That was slick. All right. So we're almost dead. No, we're not dead yet. But incredibly close. Jeez. All right, well, we got a redraw. Oops. No, I understand that, Koska Deli, but I just decided to err on the side of or whatever you call it, throw the winds of whatever. Caution in the wind. Caution in the wind there. Because each point of toughness I added to the Tarmogoyf gained me 2 life, right? No, just 1. Still. Yeah, we're about to die, yes. Yeah. I'm gonna make my opponent kill me because they've burned a lot of clock in game 1. Well, I mean, it's not deep, but, like, they're taking forever with everything they're doing. So I'm gonna hit him for some clock damage. I'll take it, like, Teleria. Okay, this is where we died to Dryad, finally. They could have killed us quicker just by attacking, but... Yep. The second amulet they had just killed me way, way earlier. And, like, yeah, if I had held the fetch land for the Dryad, we could have killed it here. But it wouldn't matter. Like, we'd still be dead that turn. Do I think that they're going to board out their Arboreal Grazers against me? I don't think that they will. Because that's why I would board in Ragavans here. I don't think Ragavan's actually that good here. No, it's Blood Moon. Why is this a Czech pile? Czech pile's a legacy deck. I don't know. I kind of want to play Ragavan here, but it doesn't get good things off their deck. No, I just built my sideboard to deal with, like, obvious things I wanted to have outs for. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing is I don't know if they're going to board out their Grazers, and, like, if they just have a Grazer on one, it's, like, if I find the Ragavan, we're just in garbage time. And, like, I want to board out my pushes, right? Even though they can kill a Dryad, like, I feel like the rest of the deck is just better. We killed 3 of 4 Titans that game, but the 4th one got us. You know, it is what it is. I think there were a couple spots I could have played it better, but some of the early turns were a little bit meh. I feel like another Seal of Removal somewhere that would be fine in this list. Yeah, if you draw 2, it's pretty bad. If you ever draw 2, it's really, like, not... Unsummon is generally not a very good Magic card, right? Shock in this format is at least pretty damn good. Yeah, that's the keep. Yeah, that sounds tough, Clown Parade. Bauble on Topple? I don't think I want a Bauble. No, I mean, Seal of... It is, but I think you only have room for certain things in your 75, and I just don't think that Seal of Removal is something I would ever want more than one of. Even when it's good, it's not that good, is my thought process. Oh, for the love of... Well, at least they can't pop it now. I mean, it doesn't make sense, Clown Parade, but at the same time, online, there just isn't a way for them to handle it differently at the moment. So, unfortunately, I don't think it encourages abuse, but it certainly encourages you to play quickly, which is not necessary. The way that play speed is enforced in paper when it is not the same as the way it's enforced online. I'm playing Czech pile, Halsey. Yeah, 25 minutes is a lot of time. Plus, it doesn't take time off your clock for sideboarding. And you don't have to shuffle. You have way more time online than you do in paper. The biggest difference is the way that triggers and stuff have to, work. You're Mr. Slow Play? If I fetch... No, they can relic in response to... Crap. Did I goof this? Yeah, I got over ear once I drew the field. Opponent said field, question mark, question mark, question mark. But I can't... Do I think they're going to play something for 3 mana this turn? I do, right? At which point I could just have this sit for now and then gust whatever they play and then untap and field and pick it back up again and exile the gust if they use Relic. Yeah, Wrenn and Six isn't getting me anything this turn anyway, so we're going to pass here. And we'll see what happens. No, it definitely discourages certain decks. Like, I love playing Urza, right? But playing Urza online sucks. It just sucks. And there's no fix. There is no fix for Urza sucking to play online. Is it wild? But they can't pop it. Right now, at least. Okay, that's fine. They still can't pop it. Pop the Relic now. So we'll just field now and then, yeah. I didn't really get hurt by my play there. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I know. Oh, they can pop the... Oh, maybe I did. We'll see. Yeah, this Relic has been a pain in the ass. Yeah, I screwed this up. Yeah, god damn it. That was a very, very, very good set of cards for them to have there. It's a good one for me to have, though. You have to pressure them. You're right. I should have played Goyf there. You're 100% right. I should have played Goyf there. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, that's just a mistake. That is just 100% a mistake. Yes, yes. I can't drown this, right? They're just going to throw a drown into this. I mean, they're going to... Yeah, it's fine. Whatever. We have to... I guess we have to start just playing into stuff. Yes, all right, fine. I just wanted to believe it could possibly get better. It didn't force the issue. Nothing happened. They're just sitting with it. So, didn't force nothing. Which is fine. The Goyf should force the issue. Yeah, you can always blame yourself for timing out. Like I'm going to eventually end up doing here. Yeah, the Relic is absolutely kicking my ass. I mean, my whole deck is just gets eaten by Relic. That's the deck I built. Unfortunately, I didn't realize it was it was quite so vulnerable. So we can do this. We can do this. Yeah, oh yeah, it's fine. It's just like, it's just melting my brain a little bit. Yeah, I don't know if I should trophy their Sanctuary right now. I don't think I'm going to. Deck tech on your Jeskai prowess pal. I'm not sure. I don't think so. It was possible. Damn, they got my Wrenn and Six. It's actually annoying. Yeah, I'm definitely not the right person to ask for like prowess input if you want someone who is actually like an expert opinion. I mean, I'll look at it if that's something you want me to do. Let's cling a card out of their graveyard since it's not doing any good for me, and it'll buff my Goyf for a turn. It's my only cling in here, so I might as well cycle it while I can. Well, that's hilarious. And 4-1 at your LGS? I mean, that's not bad, man. That's a something. I just play Lurrus here as a 3-2, huh? Yeah. I'm assuming what they're setting up for is eventually trying to get an uncounterable Titan or something. And then we just gust it. Yep, perfect. I haven't forgotten the old ways, opponent. I haven't forgotten the old ways. Yeah, they're really holding on to it. We can K-Comment, though. As long as I hit a land. So I hope I hit a land. It's not a land. I can K-Comment, but then I get Titaned. Oh, I can trophy in response to them activating a relic. Yeah. Well, I can just trophy their Sanctuary now, if I want to. Or the Cavern. K-command it now. So then I can't snap Aether Gust, which means I'm putting myself in a position where I'm just letting a Titan resolve. Yes, they tapped out. Yes, I know they're tapped out. I'm very aware of that. I mean, I could trophy the relic. They don't have Amulet. No, I'm sure I could let the Titan resolve. Hit him for 6 and then hit them and shock them. Yeah. Yeah, they're almost dead, right? Just guess the next Titan. So you're saying what, Shatter Shock now? Shatter Shock, let the Titan resolve trophy. Yeah, I see it. Yeah, I see it. Alright. Yeah, I get it. The problem with this line is this kills them quickly, and I'm useless at ever figuring out that that's what I'm supposed to be doing. And we can still play the Abundant Growth here, too. Yeah, that was another option, Roy. Not 100% sold. Probably have made them discard? Sure. This puts them dead to my next attack, though, since I got lethal anyway. I don't think that I did I? It's risky, but fine-ish. I mean, what's it risky to, though? What are we risking death from here? What could happen that would actually kill me? Oh, yeah, we could just play Ambush Viper. Or Snap Kcom, right? Land Amulet Titan? No, because then they haste the Titan and we kill it. Yeah, I don't think we could die from here. Trophy's a big card against Titan. It's very, very good. Yep. Resolves. What would you like, opponent? This is your final chance. Trophy's a great card, man. It's really good against Titan and Tron. Don't forget Trophy exists. Do not. I didn't turn on my soundboard. Hold on, I'm Jira. Sorry, there's a lot of things I have to turn on when I start up the stream, and I've been forgetting that a lot recently. I apologize. Radiant Fountain's fine. We can just snap Kcom. I could just snap and then kill the Titan and then crack through. They don't have an extra land play. This is irrelevant. It's not irrelevant. I mean, like, obviously they're setting up for their next turn, but need a land for snap Cake Man attack. Okay. Yeah, we have trophy mana right now. Get out of the way, Titan. Get out of here. How about we just kill them instead? I mean, that's the plan. I'm going to Wrenn and Six ping them to death. That's way better than Snap Kcom. Way better. Wrenn and Six for lethal is the best lethal. There's your relic now, opponent. Yeah. I wonder if they have Dismember. Like, that's the only thing that makes me think that they're sitting there for a second. But, like, they're going to take 4 to stop 4. Okay. What the hell is this? Gets Endurance. Oh, snap. No. Hear them out. Because we can beat this. No, because we go Snap Gust and then we Wrenn and Six them. But that was close. That was close. That was legit though. That was a legit play. Opponent says, haha, worth a shot. It was. That was worth a shot. That would have kept them alive for one more turn. I'll be right back. In before second pack. But do they have the second endurance? Alright, I think on the draw I'm bringing in my Ragavans. Which maybe doesn't make sense, but especially the way that they were harassing my graveyard there, and the way they played that game, I think I want the Ragavans. Because Ragavan doesn't give a about my graveyard. Alright, so it's working now. What did they redeem? Side effects. There we go. Oh no, the Kroxa will never cast us! Wrenn said the mana doesn't work. We're doomed! Doomed! I probably should have bobbled. No, I want the selection. Ha ha ha! I care not about your relic. Ooh, he's going through! Yeah, take whatever you want. I don't care anymore. I care slightly more. I care now. I care. You made me care, Titan player. Tarmogoyf? I don't know if I want a Tarmogoyf. I don't think that I do. What did I hit off their deck? It matters. Forest. Okay. Oh, that's good if we start finding fields. Blue, black. Oh, I should have gotten some green here, right? Because I'm not going to need to Archmage's Charm this turn. That's fine. We'll get it next turn. Am I supposed to play the Kroxa here? What am I going to need to charm this turn? I guess if it's a Dryad, I'm charming a Dryad. Steal the Relic? I probably should have. Should I? I don't know about that one. Should I just dump the Snap into play for beats, though? It doesn't seem like the craziest idea. Yeah, I think so. Because this reduces the amount of removal I need. Or answers for Titans and Dryads and such. Perfecto. Nice Karoo, opponent. It would be a shame if something were to happen to it. If they didn't have Relic, it would be a sketchy line, you'd think. Okay. I got you. Do they have Endurance here? Yeah. Well. Just gotta charm it, huh? That's fine, though. Get green, blue. Yeah, Endurance is very good. Boing. Oh, yeah! Saga. Okay. Do I want to kill their Sanctuary right now? Kind of. Wait, were they on the play this game? No, but they played the... No. No, I'll let them have this turn. Because they're not going to Titan this turn. Or at least not without multiple other things happening. If they play Amulet into a crew, we can trophy the crew before it untaps. So, yeah, that resolves. This is interesting sequencing. They have the second thing. Okay, good. And then if they have another endurance, we have a drown for it. No endurance. Drown's not completely on. No, it's not. No, it's just if they cast an endurance there, they would be tapping out, and then I would be able to drown the endurance. That's why I specifically said what I said, right? If they had endurance there, specifically endurance, we would drown. Back for the Goyf. That's a play and a half is what that is. I've made my land drop this turn. So this Wrenn and Six is not helpful. Kroxa could hit them for 3 and put a card in their graveyard. Wrenn -1 is okay. I don't know if it's worth it. I think Kroxa might be worth it. We're fighting a relic. We're just like, we're never going to get enough cards to escape this. You're kidding and not kidding at the same time. Yeah, if I hadn't played the Kroxa, I probably could have or should have done that. Because I could pay for it, and I could put the Goyf in. If I hadn't cast the okay. So hopefully they have to Amulet, Titan. They need they need the Amulet and the Titan here. Just Titan's not good enough. Just Titan's damn good, though. Crap. We're probably dead to this. Unfortunate. Yeah, Pact would have gone to their graveyard. But unfortunately, it looks like we're going to get got here. It's very, very little that could save me now. Just getting trashed by Relic once again in their opener. I wonder if they're playing like 3 in the sideboard. Etched Japanese Time Warp. That's nice. Yep. All right. I'm just going to call it there. I don't think I can beat this, and I'm not going to bother trying. That's a shame. Just didn't draw what I needed. Good match, though. Very good match. We played our butts off in some of those games, and we got. I mean, Amulet didn't look very lit there at all. It looked very reasonable, which I like. I didn't hate playing against Amulet in that game because I was well equipped to do so. Relic was the only card that really like stopped me from winning that. Amu reasonable, exactly. My favorite level of Amulet. Yeah, CB Joran Run. Yeah, awesome match, dude. Fran is in here criticizing my deck. And thanks for the follow. Yeah, the relics just trashed me game 2 and 3. How many did you have? Because it felt like you had one all the time in the early game with very few mulligans. You had it in game 1 too. It was savage. That was really, really rough. 1 in main, 2 in the board. Okay, yeah. 3 was my guess in the 75. Yeah. The last Titan got me in game 1. It was too much. I couldn't deal with the 4th Titan. Because I'm not... The earlier versions of this deck back in the day played 4X Assassin's Trophy. But I can't justify that with some of the other things that we have to be playing right now. I don't think. But this deck also used to be a Jace deck. So there's slots that have been lost to a bunch of different things. Yeah, Ragavan's in the sideboard. I don't want to play Ragavan in my main deck. I brought it in the last game because I felt like you didn't have... Yeah, because you didn't seem to have like as many grazers or anything in game 2 and such. So I was like, I think I can bring it in here. And I needed to put the pedal to the metal in game 3 to try to win it. Yeah, that's what I thought you would do. Yeah, this is one of the most solid hands we've had so far. It's slow, but so is this deck, so. It's a little loose on removal. We don't have a fetch land for this Pulse, but I'm happy with it. Especially against another Lurrus deck. But yeah, Fran, after playing these matches, I don't think I should be afraid of playing your Naya Reclaimer deck. The only Titan League I've ever played, though, I won for it because I was running into like non-stop Blood Moons and just like brutal hate in the league back in the day. So I was like, I love Urza's Saga so much, but I hate playing Urza's Saga decks right now. It's like every match, it's like Shattering Spree, Wear Tear, Alpine Moon. No, yeah, I mean, that's great. I'm just saying, like, playing decks that are very, very good when everyone knows they're good and they're packing a million sideboard cards because they hate it. It's just sucky. We find Hammer again? We did find Hammer again. Okay. This is a matchup we are reasonably well. Can you believe Wrenn and Six is $120? Yes. Yes, I can. They mulled to 5, so we've got a good shot this game. Among other reasons, but... Sure. Nothing else to say, opponent? All right. Yeah, I know what you mean. It was like a $15, $20 mythic when it came out. It was not a big deal. And then even when I got mine, they were like 40, and I got them to play Niv Mizzet. I sold out of my Mox Opals and I bought into Niv Mizzet. They're gonna Pithing Needle my Seal of Removal. You know what? Flip you, opponent. What the hell? That's just rude. Draw your Pithing Needle. You didn't want to draw that. You did it anyway. God, what a nerd. You guys believe this nerd over here? God damn. Play Inkmoth so I can fix my mana. Don't let anyone tell you Field of Ruin isn't mana fixing. You absolute Richard, yes. I guess I'll play Forest because I might be going Trophy into Cling, yeah. Oh no! That's the worst. That's the worst, dude. Feel the ruin is mana fixing. Come on. Hit me for 2, baby. Oh, maybe I should have Ambush Vipered them there. Nah, it's fine. We'll be alright. Memnite. I guess I've put myself in a place where I'm either doing nothing or I'm like clinging my own seal. Because I don't really want to kill any of this stuff when their Lurrus is about to come down. I think I'm going to cling my own seal. Kind of sucks, but like that's where I put myself. So let's do it. Cling the Paladin? You want me to trophy the Paladin and cling it? It's pretty... Yeah, if I cling the aid, yeah, but the Paladin is, I don't know. I think, I don't know. I can just cling my seal here and just not care for now. Trophy the needle and cling it. No, definitely not. But I appreciate the effort, Shauna. I think I'm clinging my seal here. Good draw. Very good draw. Oh, the mana in your deck is so bad. How are you going to play all that nonsense? How? If you get up into the top 5, Kaya. I had your display picture, but like your Kaya avatar thingy. The trophy line left snap for this turn. That's true. But opponent has been kind. You're in there right now? Oh, you're right. You are in the top 5. Yeah, because I grabbed the picture. You know what? Honestly, some of that was put together more ahead of time than the rest of it, and I have your display picture if I need it, and I'm going to use that next week. So if that's good enough for you, then I'll use that, and if it's not, send me something else. I just grabbed blue here, right? I already have double black. Where are the Ragavans? They're in the sideboard, right where they should be. Now they start in the sideboard. That's fine. I would not recommend that. They are quite expensive. It's a bold strategy, opponent. Anyone think this is going to work out? Eot Foffle. Whoo! That's hot. Damn. That is... Oh, please. Oh, do it. It's so right, opponent. You can't not give me this pile. It would be suicide to give me KCOM. You'd give me 4-1? That and it's probably correct to do so. Like, I'm kind of joking, but I'm kind of not. Like... Yeah. I think this might be correct. I think the mountain with the KCOM is probably better than this. Unless they're happy to make me lose an extra 1 life. If that's what they're thinking, I could see that. Yeah, there we go. Into the Story just wouldn't work here though, right? Hey, opponent, do you like how much I hesitated before picking which pile I wanted? I bet you do. top of my deck is Field of Ruin. Yeah, I'd like that. Okay, so now I can seal the Paladin. I would just take the 3, and then if they go end of turn, then we do all sorts of awful stuff to them. Yeah, I was hoping they'd give me the 4/1 too. I think they caught it. I think they caught it kind of like I did. I don't hate trophying the aid first. Sure. I think I'm trophying the Inkmoth here. No, let's just seal the Paladin down. Because this gets me... Because this means I can field one of their lands. I'll field the Saga. They have Shadow Spear. This is fine. Just drown that. Because then I have Snap Drown. Oh, I have a second drown anyway. So the last card in their hand is Lurrus. So we can just take them apart right now. Could have sealed Paladin in combat. It's just better to do it end of turn. If my... There probably wasn't... If I was thinking about it correctly and all the way out to all of its possible ways that it could permutate and kill me, I bet there was no reason not to. So we got Drown and Trophy here. That's all I need right now. We have not faced Affinity with this deck, no. Stoneforge. So I drown this, and then are they gonna just play their Lurrus into Shadow Spear? Do I happen to know a guy? I mean, I've employed a guy named Randy Rootwalla. He's a whack job. I think Lurrus into Shadow Spear. I'm just not afraid of that. I could cling the Shadow Spear. I could do it now, because they went end of turn. Yeah. Kind of no reason not to do that there. So we're just going to turn the corner this turn. We have Astrolabe at home, exactly. Depending on what they do, we just go end of turn, Archmage's Charm, draw 2, Pulse of Murasa. Gain 6. They gotta play the Lurrus. What the hell? Hey, Jake Cavey. Thank you for that resubscription. And now we go Snap, K-Com, have them discard and Shatter Spellskite. I think this should break them. Bye, Lurrus. Jeez. Oh, there we go. Hadn't played land yet this turn, so I have Field of Ruin here. Oh, now they know. They figured it out. Yeah, I can grab Damnation here. In fact, generally not something I want here. And then Kroxa is probably the wrong kind of card. Yeah, Kroxa is the wrong kind of card. Cut Pulse. I did last time, but I don't think that was right. Kroxa is definitely worse than Pulse in this matchup, right? Like, I know it closes, but, like, I think that's okay. Are we going to talk about the real problems with MTG, like Root Wallet Tribal? I mean, that's Lizard Tribal. You like Rejection more? I do have Rejection. I guess Rejection's a real card, huh? It doesn't help me if I get mid-ranged out, though. Yeah. Like 1/1 Pulse. It's probably okay. Yeah. Alright. Wait? No, there's no waiting. It's over. I've already submitted. I mean, they haven't, so. You got rejected? That means you took a shot. Nothing wrong with rejection. Getting rejected means you took a shot. You're better off than people who aren't taking shots. Oh no! As Fran prophesies, our mana is bad. There we go. That's much better. Oh, that happens to Jiggy all the time. There's no shame in that, Kaya. Opponent took them all to 6. Let's see if they go to 5 again. Can I tell y'all how reasonable Seal of Fire is in this matchup? It's very, very reasonable. Because it helps you against get under this guy. Not always, but. Oh, I should play the Tarn there. No, because I want to get 2 colors. Am I just going to give them the card for their Sentinel now? Nah. They're not going to jam into my open mana. And I have Ceremonious Rejection for anything particularly dangerous. So if they have like Sigardas into Hammer, we're good. We give them a card, but. Yep. Either they don't have a land, or their land is a Saga or something. Or like they have like a Saga and a Plains, they don't know which one they want to play. That's probably the second one then. It resolves. It's a game where this Urza Saga is going to be problematic, I think. Well, maybe not. So, I definitely have to pop this before they get to Chapter 3. That's fine. Ooh, did they miss the land? Well, they played their land post-combat last turn, so there's no reason to assume that. Yeah. So I'm just looking to Wrath next turn. This needs to get me black mana. So that's going to get me black-red, most likely. see how much I'm taking here, but if I can get it tapped, that's preferable. I should be able to. I think I gotta fetch now, because I don't want to get Pithing Needled out of this game. The fact that they tap for a Construct makes me feel really good, though. Oh, sorry, someone mentioned Damnation gave them a happy, and I can agree with that. Are they going to needle my Seal of Fire? They could. I wouldn't really be upsetty. What should you play in Modern Basic Swamp? Something that'll make you happy. Something that will make you happy. Because if it makes you happy, it can't be that bad. It's one of the greatest poets of our time. It's Expedition Map. Wild. I mean, I guess. Sounds fake. Fair. That's fine. Okay. We have one card in hand. We have no idea what it is. I'm about to give them an extra card in hand. That kind of sucks. But I have the Seal of Fire, so we're probably okay. Ah, I now don't need to shock here. Is getting the swamp okay? It means I won't have Archmage's Charm mana if I draw it. Although I have an Abundant Growth, but whatever. Yeah. Yeah. We're going to have to deal with a second Saga, but we have a trophy, so that's fine. I'm assuming they're just grabbing a second Saga and being like, haha, control player, beat this. It's a land. You can't interact with lands. You fool. We're in a top deck field. I feel like a champion. 3 Field of Ruins in your 4-color control deck? You can't. Oh, but I can. Okay, that's annoying. Yeah, that's annoying. But if I have to, I can trophy the Spellskite and Seal of Fire something. Spellskite does stop the trophy on the Saga if they want to. It's actually problematic. We'll probably be okay. So, can play this, can growth it. Oop, nope, wrong way around. That. Can probably grab Lurrus this turn, and just assume that Ceremonious Rejection protects me from dying this turn. And that means I'll have access to... Snap's a good draw. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. I should have left up the Abundant Growth land for multiple reasons. That's okay. It'll be fine. Probably. Maybe not. Oh, Lurrus Expedition Map is hot. It'll be fine. That's the attitude. So do they have the hammer, or are they just getting 1 point of infect here? Because they might as well. Yeah, just 1 point. All right. To deal with this Saga. Thank you for the follow there, McCheesums. Kaya requests a bunch of Ice 9. So Lurrus plus Seal of Fire can kill the Spellskite. Then I have to deal with the Saga token, which I guess I could chump block with Lurrus and then snap Damnation next turn. Trophy the Saga kills Spellskite. Then seal the token, they make it end step. I see. Saga can get a hammer, though. Which is a problem. Yeah, we need to not die. The Spellskite's making it impossible, though. Like, because I didn't draw an untapped mana here, unfortunately. So I feel like seal it, play Lurrus, get the seal back, kill it. Just bolts to make your Triome enter untapped. You kill the Skite, there's only one artifact left. Well, they're going to animate here. Alright, and then I seal that. Right. No, but they could kill me next turn. Like, I need a way to stop them from killing me. Yeah. I don't... Then you have rejection. I can't rejection what's about to happen. I think what's going to happen, though... Yeah, I think we're just dead. Well, if we're just going to pass, we could just play this. God, this is so tight. Oh, if I kill the Saga... Oh, they could still change the Spellskite. Oh, okay. I see a way out. I see a way out. I see a way out. Yeah, I see a way out. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Doesn't necessarily get me where I need to be, but maybe. And it was just like the map. Do you get priority on attach? I'm not sure what you mean. We get priority on the Sigarda's Aid trigger, which will trigger when the Colossus Hammer comes into play off the Saga. So, yes. Yeah. No, we're not boned. We're not dead this turn. We have survived the one turn. Will we lose the game? Quite possibly. But we also have K-Coms we could draw into. Have they started searching? Can't tell if they still have... I think I took the priority pass, so I think they're... No, okay. This is the priority pass. They are now searching. So if they're getting a hammer, it's going on their construct, which means we snap to block it. They got Needle. Okay. Needle's an interesting choice. Yeah, they needled Seal of Fire. Yeah, kind of. Oh, they're just going for lethal with the construct. Yeah. They drew Pally? I mean, if they drew Pally, sure. But this also is just lethal because they can animate the Nexus if I don't block. So now they can get Shadow Spear, which would be terrifying, but I have the Rejection. Yeah, they got the Shadow Spear, which is very, very smart. So there's very little chance we can win from next turn, but we did survive this. Yeah, we just Ceremonious the Spirit. We're good. Remember when I said that we couldn't Ceremonious anything that they do? No, that was not correct. The things that I thought they were going to do, we could have. But they went big brain, and it turned out sideboarding the Rejection was bigger brain. Now, do I have it out for next turn? Probably not, but, you know. Yeah. Yeah. I apologize, Kaya, for not listing you and Bazaar as highly. It's just like I just had more to say about the other people at the moment and when I was writing the script. So I apologize for the omission. Yeah. I also misspelled awkward, if it matters. Like, I am not a professional in any sense of the word. If just eat 5 and Rejection of the Shadow Spear snap Damnation might have settled the board. Crap, you're right. Yeah, we could have done that. I have no idea why they didn't go for it there. It makes no sense to me. What am I drawing? Because I can shuffle. If I find push, Damnation, it's not going to help. I can go Wrenn and Six, Lurrus, Bauble... Sorry, Lurrus, Bauble, Shuffle? And draw 2 cards? I think that's the right play. And I don't have a lot of time to make it, so... Or Snap just better. I think Snap might just be better. Lurrus, Bauble, and don't shuffle? There's a Damnation. Do we play push? Yeah, we're playing 2 pushes. But why in God's name wouldn't I shuffle away the Damnation that I can't cast? Or, like, I mean, I want the Damnation, obviously, but I don't... How am I supposed to get to it? Is Lurrus going to get me there? We take 6, potentially more? Alright, fine. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah. Yep, well, virtual 9. I mean... Oh my god. Brutal. Okay, now we have to shuffle. Wait, we shuffle anyway? So that's fine. It's fine. It was a long shot anyway, right? Like, there was no way. Saga on top. Yikes. That map really kicked my ass off of them. Well, so they could have animated their Ink Moth on this next turn. What? God, Shuffler. Shuffler is so broken sometimes. Should have looked at my own again. Yeah, you're right. I should have. It would have been the Damnation, hilariously. Yes, you guys are right. That's fine. We can take them on game 3. Yes, you are 100% correct. I could have still shuffled. Could have thinned it slightly towards. Yeah, I could have thinned it slightly towards what we were looking for there. It was rough. They played it really, really well. They played that game very, very well to get to that point. And not going for the Shadow Spear or the Path? Does that mean they had the Path at the same time? They did, yeah. Yeah, Warlock of the Coast is not a name I've ever heard of before, so... Yeah, holding on Path makes sense. Because they knew I had picked up my Lurrus, right? You would have snapped off a Shadow Spear? Yeah. I think they could have. I mean, I really don't... Yeah. I really don't think it was, like, particularly a big deal to play around anything. But they did, and it's fine. I think not getting the hammer and getting the needle on my Seal of Fire was, like, also kind of but at the same time, it worked-ish. Like, the Seal of Fire wasn't relevant in any way, but it could have been. They just had, like, a bunch of stuff at exactly the right time. Is Ragavan reasonable in this matchup? Absolutely not. It is one of the worst cards you could possibly register. They have everything. Their whole deck is a bunch of crappy little creatures with 1 power, 1 toughness. Like, the hammer time is a nightmare when you're on the Ragavan decks. It's not something you ever want to run into. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they see a Ragavan, they are very happy. Well, also, the Ragavans usually mean there will be Bolts and Unholy Heats, and Bolts and Unholy Heats are not always the most functional cards against Hammer Time. Alright, we gotta play a little bit quickly here. We could steal a Thopter. You wouldn't steal a Thopter. Right, I'm gonna keep this greedy-ass hand. It's slow, but the mana's good. We have Archmage's Charm and Kolaghan. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't know if anyone paid attention to the fact that Aspiring Spike registered Gutshot within the last 7 days. And there's a reason why. Because mana on these early turns is insane. It's so... It's very difficult to describe how important it is to be efficient right now. Oh, look at Sassy Pants here. Are they gonna hit one of my fetches? They named Field of Ruin. Do they have a turn 2 kill? Can they have a turn 2 kill with Needle on 1? I don't think they can. TBH, Field of Ruin is a reasonable name. Yeah, I guess so. So what I'm gonna do, have a Rainbow Field of Ruin. Look at Mr. Fancy Pants. My, he is so fancy. Look there. Yeah, Field of Ruin's Fantasy. I told you. I told you, Fran. Field of Wrenn. Yeah. Yeah. Did they even see a Wrenn last game? I don't know that they did. We never played the one we drew late. They have no colored mana right now, though. It's pretty bad for them. No creatures so far? You played it in game 1? Maybe. Yeah. So You have K command. I don't know if you should have enchanted the field with the growth. What? Oh, that's fine. But sending growth to my graveyard is fine. We can play it again with Lurrus later and draw a card. No, I know I can K command to kill the needle, but like, do I want to? I mean, I might have to, I guess. I don't. Yeah, I'm not convinced that's something I actually want to do, but maybe. Yeah. Just getting distracted by chat with all these like questions about plays where I'm like, I didn't really consider that. Like, I don't think I want to have to kill a needle. Yeah, if I eventually sack it, like, I really don't mind. Just play faster. I mean, I want to play faster. I'm just like, yeah, I know. I just. I want to do something with my mana, though, unfortunately. I probably should just draw 2. Doesn't feel great, but if I hit some more mana-efficient removal, I'll be happy. Yeah, that is not any of the things that I wanted. That's okay. So we get to K command at the end of this turn no matter what, and then we have Snap K-Com. So it should be in a pretty good spot after this. Resolves. I really would like them to play something I can shock. And obviously they're playing this in a very intentional way, but yeah, there's the Springleaf Drum. Maybe they just straight up didn't have a Plains. Oh, but not Esper Sentinel. Don't play that card. Don't play Esper Sentinel. Play Pure Steel Paladin. Sigarda's Aid. Not what I was looking for, but okay. Fuck. It's not what I wanted. Yeah, this is a very difficult game. I probably have to give them the card here, right? I don't have to, but let's go the other direction. It's fine. We'll see. We'll find out how good that was later. This is terrible right now. Oh, man. Freaking double saga is tough. Still at 20, which is nice, but like they have so much stuff going on. Shock, Shatter this turn, Snap K-Com, or Snap Charm next. That. Soul Guide. Fuck. That's really annoying. I wasn't expecting that at all. Snap Charm looking good here. I mean, but no, I can't do it, right? It's gone. It's just gone. I can't use my graveyard anymore. That's fine. Sorry. I can't do anything with my graveyard now. It's gone. I can't use it until this is gone, and it's not going to be. Yeah. It's just nothing I mean, I play the snap here, and I force the Soul Guide. Yeah. I just wasn't expecting Soul Guide off of KCOM. Like, I just wasn't expecting it at all. I'll make them use it. We have Trophy, so we're not, like, out of this, but now my Snapcaster is just a 2-1, which is terrible. So, yeah, double Saga is really giving us the business this game. Oh, that's awesome, Chaos Theory. I'm sure Randy will be happy to hear that. Oh, for the love of... What? What hand is this? Thanks, Roy. No, I'm sorry. I'm just annoyed because, like, the only reason this has taken so long is because, like, I'm trying to answer questions about... Oh my god. Their list is unreal. Triple Saga plus the Construct. Like, or plus the Spellskite. Like, brutal. Oh, yeah, 3 Sagas. Count Chocula. I love it. Just play 5 Sagas, yeah. Oof. Yeah, we needed Fracturing Gust for this game, apparently. That was the only way we were going to make it through this. Which I guess they are not playing around. Yeah, when they have everything, it's like, you can't do it. You just cannot. Like, it's still possible, but, like, this Saga is going to bury me now. And I don't realistically think, well... Oh, but they still have the Spellskite, so I can't use that trophy for what I want to. Sideboard 4 Tashas. That's a thing you could do. Fact that Fracturing Gust is an instant is insane. I mean, it's alright. It's 5 mana. Like, it's not... You can't... I don't know. I'm not going to say anything, like, particularly in favor or not in favor of it, but, like, it is 5 mana. Like, I don't really... Man, we just flooded out here, unfortunately. Thank you for the follow there. 203 Res. So reason it was from the Vault card? I don't think that there's a reason that's the reason it was a from the Vault card. I think the reason it was a from the Vault card is it was from the Vault, which was all about Wraths. And it was a white-green representation of a Wrath, right? Or a Sweeper or whatever. I don't know how they characterized it. And they're going to have a hammer here, so we're probably just dead. But, that's fine. We played a good game. They just had, like, a very insane setup here, and they played it exceptionally well. Yeah, it's fine. We beat Hammer Time earlier. We took this one to 3 games, but they just had the nuts there, and we couldn't quite beat it. That's fine. I'm not going to feel bad about that one. Yeah, I mean, they didn't have it all, but they had an awful lot of stuff that really messed me up. And, like, we don't know how many Spellskites they're playing. Probably many. Yeah. So Fracturing Gust is definitely a consideration for the sideboard, even though this deck does have a good Hammer Time matchup. It's not that good. Nothing is that good. All right, well, we were off to a great start. Let's go get our burrito money back. But again, like, 3 games against Titan, 3 games against Hammer. That's good. I'll take that. Oh, we can change the deck list while we're playing too. It won't change in the league, but we can, like, make edits. It's definitely done better than I thought it was going to when I built it. Especially considering how crappy I felt like I played the... hey, thanks for the follow there, Jejo Cortez. Grixism's deck. This hand could be anything. Could even be a game win. No fear in this dojo. So that's... Is that 4 out of 5 matches against Lurrus? Oh no. Shit. There's no way I can have removal for that this turn. Alright. Well. We died. 4 to 5 Lurrus matchups is just modern. I think we might have a problem. Here. People were saying that Saga was the problem. It was Lurrus all along. And I admit this is Lurrus deck, but if it didn't have to be, it wouldn't be. Sorry, have to be, obviously. Obviously it doesn't have to be, but... Yeah. It's just, like, it's just... At least they can't play it. Lurrus has always been busted. The Dragon's Rage Channeler and Ragavan changed Lurrus by a bunch. And Hammer Time. Because of Saga, because of Esper Sentinel. I mean, Esper Sentinel is like one of the least... I don't think Lurrus was bannable before MH2. Now it certainly is. Like... I mean, again, not so... Oh, well, no, now they can do it. Oh, yeah, pre-companion change rule, it was bannable too. But then they changed the companion rule. Well, again, like, they didn't design the companions for Eternal formats, right? That's a good draw. I don't think that's necessarily, like, the excuse that... Yeah, pre-companion change Lurrus was the best creature ever printed, and it wasn't close. That's probably fair. But it wasn't the greatest. The greatest was Lutri. Yeah, the thing is, it still might be. That's the sad part. It's companion cost. Well, I mean, that's not entirely true. There are plenty of decks that exist where they can't use Lurrus and they shouldn't try. One of my favorite decks is that. One of Fran's favorite decks is that. Kind of is, though. It really isn't, though. Like... Let's just not speak in these, you know, definitive, clear terms about things that are not definitive and clear in the way that we appear to be saying that they are, right? Yeah, Teferi is a card. Thank you. Now, Teferi does mean that almost always, if you're playing a control deck that isn't a Lurrus deck, you should be playing blue. Or blue-white. Obviously, you should be playing blue, but blue-white. Yeah, the fact that you can play 3-mana non-permanents is just really not okay. We missed the land. Well, we have Drown. So as long as they don't have Counterspell or some stuff. They have a Heat, that's fine. Yeah, thank you. Like, there's plenty of them. Hey, well, you can play everything with Lurrus, right? Like, yeah, it was insane. Well, I mean, it was Breach too, right? What if Lurrus cost 1 white-black? That doesn't really fix that much. I mean, it would make it worse, but not that much worse. Do I have to drown this and hope I rip a land? I think so. Abundant Growth is color fixing copium. For real, though. They're gonna draw me back? Sure. Well, thanks, 203 Res. I do the best I can. Biggest problem that I have as a streamer is that I'm not committed enough to being a good player. Not necessarily the biggest flaw in the world, but it certainly is my problem. Yeah, red Yawgmoths will, but better. You play bad mana bases? No, I usually play good mana bases. I usually play ones that I didn't build. Remember, Fran, to be great in music as in magic, beg, borrow, and steal. Good draw. So I know they have Lurrus in their hand. They have Kroxa or Lurrus here? Good God. We're just not going to be able to keep up. They're just playing the better version of this deck, aren't they? I can snap Unholy Heat right now, though, which is kind of hot. And then I have Seal of Removal afterwards. So we're probably taking the 3 here, and then we'll see what's up. They also have a Death Shadow in their hands. So they have the Death Shadow Lurrus, and we'll see. Fastest does not need to be banned in Modern. Probably needs to be banned in Commander from what I've heard, but it does not need to be banned in Modern. In Legacy? I don't know about that. Sure, it's a feel bad, but like, I don't think it's actually ban worthy. It made Doomsday a lot less interesting. Like, that's the biggest crime in Legacy I've heard. But I don't think that it's... Doomsday's not fine? Alright, I hadn't heard that it was actually as bad as that. So I know 2 out of the 3 of their cards here, so I'm going to assume this Archmage's Charm can resolve. Yeah. From the Legacy content I've consumed, which is mostly just Everyday Eternal, I really don't think that it's that big of a problem, but... This means Kroxa's going to come down. We're going to Seal of Removal it, and then we have to win the game from there, but should be able to do it. Unless they have Self-Bolt here, then we get blown out pretty badly. Let's see. They already have 9 cards in graveyard, so Kroxa plus 8, the minus 5. Oh, damn. All right, we're going to be screwed to the double Kroxa. Unless we draw Cling. Cling would be really good. I think we're just losing to the better version of our deck, which is fine. I thought Bant was beating up a lot of stuff. Thoughtseize, fuck. Goodbye. Yeah, there is no more miracles, right? They just play Bant mid-range. It's like not even control. Alright, y'all are getting into very, very in-depth commentary on Legacy, so I'm going to focus on this match of Modern I'm playing. Because I don't know enough about the way it's rotating. I thought Bant was, like, tearing it up. They took my K-Com. Alright, so I'm going to discard a Goyf here, then play a Goyf and Seal of Fire, or Seal of Removal. We could bounce their... Oh, we might be able to squeeze out a win here, though, if they goof. Because they are on 0 cards in hand, so... Kaya, I've found opponents that are slower than me. Help. I'm not a fast player. Help. How have I found slower players than me? They took the K-Com because it could have killed them, I guess. I see. So they go to combat, we bounce the Kroxa, they replay the Kroxa and dome me for 3. I take 3 off the DRC, and I'm going to 5. And then what? Crack them for 6. Just need to draw my other K-Com, or I'm not playing Bolt, but I am playing Seal of Fire. We have to do this because this is lethal, even though I guess I could block it. But that's risky because it means Goyf dies to a lot of stuff all of a sudden. I guess I could just draw Drown as an out. They have 7 cards... -5. Yeah, we could draw Drown as an out, in theory. They found a land. They go Kroxa, so I'm going to 2. Then they have to chump block, so maybe. So we have Snap as an out, K-Com as an out, Drown as an out, Trophy's an out, all of our removal. So we'll end up turn fetch to 1 and then see if we can steal this. Come on, little deck. We've been a little land light this game, so we're due drawing lands, but I really need almost anything but a land, please. Please not a land. Please, please. Oh no, I already Snap heated, right? So, yeah, Snap is not... Oh no, I have Drown. Okay. Snap Drown gets us there. Oh no, it doesn't. They're at 7. Damn. Alright. It's going to be close one way or another. Alright. Just get all the best mana. Banger? That keeps us in this game. And then they need a top deck or we win. Is this... Oh shit, this is a 4th card type. Did I just kill myself? I did. Yeah, I just killed myself. Hilarious. Are they choosing not to block? Never. Alright, I just killed myself for... They just chose not to block. Okay. Well, sometimes your opponent just gives you the game. Hey, opponent, I'm playing burn spells. I punted, but then they punted it right back. I'll take it. I don't deserve that win, but I'll take it. Yep. Am I supposed to play Gust here? Probably. Damn. Their deck is just like the better version of my deck, though. Probably supposed to play Damnation. I definitely walked myself into a really stupid spot there. Because otherwise I would have had Lurrus in the hand, and they would have had to top deck something. I have no idea, Mr. Rackham. Does not make a lick of sense to me, but they did that, so now we're here. Maybe I'm supposed to play Ragavan, though? Because their deck plays so many things to steal. Yeah, probably. Just go like toe-to-toe with them. Although Abundant Growth is probably worth keeping. So we'll just like cut Fact or Fiction. Because it's like clunky. Probably some Abundant Growths. Some Charms? No, Charm is really good here. Pulse is probably slow. Even though it's kind of grindy. No, the Seals are really good. Seals are really good with Lurrus. All of these Seals are really good. And they're a Death Shadow deck, so they put themselves very low frequently. I think all the Seals are good. Cling is good. Push is good. Heat is good. The Seal of Removal is definitely not insane, but sealing your own. Cut Goy for P-Fire. I know, but we can't play P-Fire. Literally banned. If I could play... My opponent says, I panicked, but am I supposed to block there? Yeah, I think so. Oh, shit. No. Ah, opponent asked me a question. Did we sideboard? We did. Oh, thank God. 61 cards. That's okay. I know why I was thinking the way I was about the last game. Because I was thinking they couldn't get their Kroxa back. Alright, we're going to keep this one. This hand is fire. One of them to 6, so we'll keep this one. I think my opponent is quite new. Oh, apparently they lurk here sometimes, though. The name is Beach47. It doesn't seem... it's not familiar, but... At least they already know who I am, so that's nice that I don't have to, like, do a whole spiel. Modern is a small enough pool of people that I do frequently enough run into two people who know who I am. So I'm hoping they take my trophy here, and the reason is color related. If they take my trophy, I can play everything else in this hand. They take the Seal of Fire. That's pretty sketchy. K-Com? Yeah, I probably want the 2-for-1 in the grindy matchup. Who is the mana symbol? Nobody knows. Nobody knew. So complicated. Kroxa. Dashed Ragavan. Fair. I see now why they took the Seal of Fire. Well played. I don't know the top card. Right now it is less likely to be a Bauble, more likely to be a land, so... They hit my Ketria Triome. Alright, but that's not the one I wanted. What do they got? Yikes. It's going to take my Tarmogoyf. There's nothing I can do about it. Alright. Guess I could fetch and cling here. Fetch, shock, cling. Maybe worthwhile, especially because they're low on resources. Yeah, I think so. One good dash deserves another. It's like Dash Monkey or Trophy. I could play Block Monkey, but they haven't played any removal yet, so I think trophying their monkey is probably correct here. What'll suck is if they go like expressive into just like hardcast monkey. But we'll see. Fuck. That's exactly what's gonna happen. Trophy Blood Crypt is a gamble? No, they'll have some basics. I don't like that. Yeah, they're going to hardcast the monkey. Oh, we just K-comment. That's fine. So we'll just go slow. We can go slow. Not basic mountain? Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah. Good news! You called the horrible thing that's going to happen to you. Good news, everyone. I'm a bot. Oh, that's a good boy. I just got 2 blockers, huh? Alright. They could have double removal, but I'll let him have that. Hera! Oh, man. Can we get Baleful Strix in Modern, please? I can't believe it wasn't in MH2 after they banned Astrolabe. That was very upsetty. I'll play this out of some Baleful Strix. No, we don't have Baleful Strix. That card does not have Death Touch. Unless your mana base sucks. I've tried. It's so rough, dude. Yes, I want 4-color pile in Modern. Very badly. That's all I've ever wanted. I think we eat the Bolt here. Yeah. I'm not a Modern person. Bets are the bands they've made justify. Oh, but are the bands they've made justified if you keep the format healthy. I don't know. They're not that bad, but oh, this rocks, right? Does it? So I definitely want to trade my Ragavan here. Yeah, but it's not good. This deck is terrible. I mean, it is performed reasonably well, but we've been very lucky. I would like a better version of this deck. I just want my ice. I just want my Iceberg deck back. I just want to play Abominable Snowman in Modern. So they have 0 cards in hand, so we just go Trophy or Shadow and swing for the fences. They go block, probably block, and then we play Ragavan. Yeah. This does mean I don't have an answer for their Kroxa next turn. But we just swing around the Kroxa and kill them. I think. Toxic Deluge is not what I want. You can't play that card in Modern. You would lose. Because the problem is Modern doesn't have dual lands. We have Fetch Shock, and Shock lands will get you killed. Whereas Dead of Winter was great because it worked alongside Ice Fang Kotal and Astrolabe to give you very large wild. Okay, yeah, I thought they were not going to block. You think Dead of Winter is still fine? It's not. I've tried it a lot of times. It's not as good as it used to be. And it used to be okay. Again, the deck I'm describing was not a top tier deck. Oh, I have killed 8/8s, 12/12s, 13/13s with Dead of Winter in Modern. Yes, I have. Alright, so they're gonna Kroxa. So I'm going to have to discard my last card. But I should probably play this Ragavan anyway. And then, again, there are draws where we end up losing. There are draws where we end up winning at this point. Yeah, Dead of Winter counts all the snow stuff you have. I've also played like a 13-13, 14-14 Abominable Snowman. Nice, that's sick, Kaya. I had a white Taxes player try to do something like that to me, and then I Ice Fanged in response. Yeah, it counts the snakes and it doesn't kill them. So good. Yeah, Dead of Winter was an awesome card in the format. It was just like cool. No, well, yeah, okay. Astrolabe wasn't too good for the deck I'm talking about. But again, like, Astrolabe was too good for fair decks. Like, and then they still banned Uro, and Mystic Sanctuary, and Field of the Dead. Not that Field of the Deck was a fair deck card. But, like, they just gutted everything. Like, and I'm not saying that those cards were not okay, but that was so much. Well, it's not Plague Wind, right? You have to play a subset of creatures. You can't play any creature and just have it be Plague Wind. So, yeah, two out of 3 would have been maybe interesting. And I think the one that should have stayed was Uro. Because Mystic Sanctuary is pretty brutal. Mystic Sanctuary with Time Warp was not an okay thing to do. So if they have a discard spell, they can kill me here? Yeah, I think Uro would be hilarious in the current meta. And that's the thing, is like what I liked about Uro was it was such a fair card. Like, you weren't beating Storm by playing Uro. Yes, my plan was to throw the kitty under the bus. Now, if they have a blocker, we have to draw a removal spell, so 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Could also draw Seal of Fire. Land fetch Cling. Is that enough? Yeah, maybe it was. Yikes! They probably should have done that. Well, Storm is still a good proactive deck in Modern. Storm will never be, like, unplayable. Right? Storm may not always be good, but it'll never be unplayable. Because, like, yeah. I think you're probably right. Yeah, the Cling would have been better. Yikes. Okay, we're probably just dead here then. Nope. Oh, maybe. Almost definitely. Yeah, almost definitely still dead. But might as well try. I mean, they had an iteration there, so. Storm is unplayable in every format but Pop or TBH, and I find it funny. Now, see, that's not a fair description of what Storm is like in Modern. Just because it's not top tier or whatever doesn't mean it's unplayable. You could probably 3-2 leagues reasonably well with Storm. And I don't think that means a card is unplayable. Okay, so. Yeah, but the control decks are currently all forced to play either Lurrus or Teferi. And, like, it is shocking and rare if one of them doesn't. Alright, we just died. Okay, we got a game 3, although they're probably going to time out. I might scoop to them, though. Because this player seems to be kind of new and stuff, and I would feel bad about winning on time here. But I'll try to win this one. Checkmate. That's funny. The mighty Storm, mechanic Storm has fallen. Well, again, like Storm... Oh, yeah, sorry, I forgot that we were on 61 again. I forgot that my initial sideboarding was bad. It's fine, it's not a big deal. Perfect hand. Actually, if they have a monkey, I just have to swing my monkey into their monkey. But then if they don't block, I'm in a great spot. I mean, I boarded in 4 of them. It's not that unlikely, right? It's the reason we boarded in 4 of them. That is a good draw. I'm gonna go ahead and... That draw is so good, I'm a shock for it. How does this feel compared to the Omnath control deck? I mean, I like it better, Dave Boo, but it's almost definitely not as good. Because that deck gets to play Omnath and Teferi. Yeah. It's like obviously like Ragavan plus Uro would be really obnoxious, right? But yeah, like Lavadart's obnoxious. I hate that card. That gets to stay. Are those cards on the same level at all? Like, is that a reasonable comparison? Maybe not. I don't know, but yeah, right. Like Heat exactly seems to be set up to beat up on Uro, right? We've got a Goyf on top. I would love that card right now. If they drown it, we have Kcom. Yeah, Heat is also another ridiculous card, though, right? Heat is super obnoxious, especially with Dragon's Rage Channeler. Opponent? I'm taking the block here, right? Bolt doesn't grow this. The land doesn't grow this. I mean, I'm sure there's a reason they're doing it. Dress down. But then your creature's gonna... Oh, this is an 0-1. Got it. Yeah. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah. And this is gonna flip to the dress down. Yeah, it was a good play. I was not ready for that at all. It's okay. We just return the Goyf, kill the monkey. Yeah, I was not expecting dress down. What in the world is our deck? It's Czech pile. What does it look like? Unfortunately, we're losing to... Dress down is pretty stock and shadow. That is just not true. Yeah. It is a very, very popular variant of Grixis Death Shadow, especially this week. It is, though? It's not. Yeah, but that's only... Like, no one was playing Shadow before this week. No one was playing Shadow before this week. And since Dress Down came out, there was no big surge of Shadow players suddenly playing Dress Down until Spike was playing it about a week ago. Yeah, it is now, but like... I don't know if you could say it's a stock part of a list when the deck hasn't even accomplished anything since that has happened. Like, all right, fine. You can call it however you want. I'm not going to tell you how to live your life. I should not play Dress Down in this deck. I mean, I could, but like I'm playing Tarmogoyf, right? Well, you know Randy Rootwall is beefing with Spike, right? So I don't think he's taking the side of anything that Spike is on the side of. God, just playing against the better version of our deck is so hard. I just discard Seal of Removal here. Then we drown one of these at the end of turn. You don't want him to say... Well, he's not going to. Dress Down plus Uro would be great. I'm going to get slapped around by Kroxa no matter what. Hopefully the last card in their hand isn't a counter, because I think I'm dead at that point. God damn it. Alright, we just got crushed. I'm just going to throw this here. I'll let them have it. They've got the Kroxa, so... So we lost to the better version of our deck. We lost to Titan and we lost to Hammer. But we won one against Hammer. We won a good one. Mostly the mana was not a big issue in this deck at all. The problem was that this deck just isn't doing anything that anyone else isn't doing essentially better. I love this little pile I put together, and it's got some neat synergies, but like the problem is everyone's already just doing the more powerful versions of these things. Which was like what was really demotivating. Charm was never problematic to cast. Yeah, it's just not focused like the other decks are. And like, oh, that's fine, Kid Starstruck. You played a good game. There's you don't have to be sorry that you quote luck sacked or anything like that. I played badly into the dress down and that crushed me. I really wasn't expecting that at all. So, because I didn't think you were on the spike deck. I thought you were just on regular Grixis Shadow, which I shouldn't because nobody's playing regular Grixis Shadow. After playing Grixis Lurrus and the 4-color white version, the white didn't seem worth it. I don't know what the 4-color white version of Grixis Lurrus white? Is that a deck? Yeah, I know Dress Down is a front page headline. I just wasn't expecting it after game 1 and 2, not having seen it the whole time. Yeah, I mean, Dress Down is just a really good meta call. Like, it does a lot of stuff. It does a lot of stuff. There's a Grixis list of Lurrus control that's splashing ending. Yeah, okay. I'm sure that exists. White for Kaya's... Yeah, Kaya's Guile is a pretty good... Well, I ran into a Mardu pile, a Mardu Lurrus deck. So it was black-red Lurrus splashing white for ending, and then post-board they had 4 Kaya's Guiles. It was nuts. Anyway, this deck went surprisingly well. I wasn't expecting to 2-3 a league, much less, you know. And we were very, very close there. Like, we went to 3 games against Titan and Hammer and Grixis Dress Down Shadow. So I don't know. Again, people were saying Archmage's Charm was hard to cast. We never really had a time where I couldn't cast it. Cryptic Command might be more powerful for this deck. I'm not sure. Yes, dress down does not stop Painter. Is actually something I pointed out to someone. Does not stop Painter. Wrenn and Six was really good here. We won a bunch of stuff. You know what? A lot of the games we didn't draw the Wrenn and Sixes, and Wrenn and Six would have been really, really good. So I think this deck should play 4 Wrenn and Six for sure. With the way I built it, Tarmogoyf was fine actually. Maybe even really, really good. Kroxa is pretty bad in this deck because we're not playing enough attrition stuff. There was like one game where it was okay. I just wish I had Uro, honestly. I wanted to play one to see how it went. Pulse of Murasa basically never came up, so it should probably just be another K-Com. Like, I like the Pulse of Murasa, it's just like the K-Com's way too good in this metagame. Abundant Growth was fine, not insane. Probably could be more removal slots, and you're just like really, really, really greedy. Did I like the sideboard Ragavan plan? It was fine. I mean, we didn't run into anyone who was playing like combo other than Titan. Against Titan, it almost won us the game 3, but our draw just like was just a little bit too meh. We needed Dress Down against the Hammer Time, the second Hammer Time deck with that last hand they had where they went triple Saga, and we had to like KCOM 2 tokens multiple times and lose to that. We never played against anything with Blood Moon, so that was unfortunate. But a Fracturing Gust in the sideboard would be really good. So Fracturing Gust is definitely something we should play here. We can do that as long as we're playing Abundant Growth and Wrenn and Six. Yes, if you cast a Dress Down with Painter on the stack, it will come in and not be allowed to name a color. And then even when the Dress Down leaves, it won't have named a color, so nothing will ever get to be colored by the Painter. Yeah. Ceremonious Rejection didn't come in handy, but we didn't hit Tron. The Field of Ruins weren't problematic, like really at all ever. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have too much more to say about this deck, but I'm glad that this was donated for, and I had a really good time playing it for the most part. It was sad that we went like 4-0 in games into 2-3 in the league, but we did go to 3 in every single match. We just played a lot against a lot of good decks and some good players. So if you are in the future watching this on the YouTube, make sure you hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and check out any of my other videos that you're interested in, and I will see you there.